Hello, everybody, and welcome to Positive Fandom and the Burnettwork. It's RM here, just doing a short broadcast today to talk about day one of Star Wars Celebration. As you guys know, I am here in London attending Star Wars Celebration. So I wasn't feeling that great when I got here, but I'm feeling much better now. And yesterday was a bit of a challenge as well, but fortunately, the person I'm staying with um, helped me out in regards to getting some pretty good medication. So I feel a lot better. Limsick, I think is what he called it. Hey, Mala, how are you? Good to see you. Didn't know you were also here in the UK. Guys, I am in the UK for Star Wars Celebration. I'm going today, which is Saturday. And Russ Whitfield, who I'm staying with, is also going to be going with me. Hello, Arwen Yadal. Hope you are well. Hope you guys are all well. Hey, Tom. Guys, Tom Jr. Jackson, my moderator, collaborator. We are all goof people. Tom, hope you are well. I meant to get up much earlier to do a decent recap for day one of Star Wars Celebration, and I didn't get a chance to get up super early. But that's okay because I knew immediately when I got to Star Wars Celebration that there were certain things that I absolutely had to do when I got there. So I'd never been to the Excel Center before. I'm going to be here for a little while, maybe about 10 days, Mala. Um, hey, Renz Tolentino, how are you? Good morning, Renz. Hope you are well out there. Hope all you guys are well. Um, yeah, I know you are doing double duty, Tom. Guys, Robert asked me to send some updates from Star Wars Celebration onto the Burnettwork, so I'm doing that. I'm also simultaneously broadcasting this on Positive Fandom. So, guys, you can watch me on both stations if you wish. But I did just want to let you know how fantastic this has been being able to come out here and meet up with friends for Star Wars Celebration. And that's the one of the main things that I like to do with the cons. I've met a lot of you guys who watch me on YouTube. I do just want to say that it's been so incredible being able to meet so many of you in person for the first time. I absolutely love being able to do things like this. This is why I go to cons, why I go to events. Yes, I do like to know what's going on, but for me, the most important thing is to meet the community of PGS members, of Positive Fandom fans, everybody out there who loves pop culture. Going to cons gives us the opportunity to meet you all. Hello, Gato Rodriguez. Much love from Puerto Rico. Oh, thank you so much, Gato. Much love to you, mi amor. Just love the fact that you're in Puerto Rico. Sounds so lovely to be there. Thank you so much for the shout out. And so, guys, as you know, I did go to day one of celebration yesterday, and I ended up taking the tube there. I took, the trains, got there very pretty quickly, and also getting through all of the security and stuff was pretty easy. They're very organized there. And in fact, when celebration was over, everybody was kind of hanging around and they didn't want to leave celebration because we were having such a great time. Yeah, Mala, sure. I'd love to just send your email information here in the chat and I'll email you, Mala. It would be great to meet up with you. And so, one of the first things that I did when I got to celebration was that I had to pick up my artwork that I had ordered. You have to order the artwork and you have to go and pick it up yourself. You can't have it sent to you. It's the official artwork from Celebration. So here's one of the pieces. I can't even believe, although the edge got kind of damaged, that I even own this piece. It's a Grogu piece. Oh my God. All right, I'm going to try and show it this way. Can you guys see it? It's the most incredible piece of artwork of Grogu. It's got these really cool gold foil bits on it. The edge got a little damaged, but I think it's still okay. I don't know how that happened. Maybe when they were wrapping it, but I can probably press it out. But anyway, yeah, I have this incredible piece of artwork by Shyla. I think the artist's name is Shyla. Yeah, there it is. No, maybe it's not Shyla, but it says something Lee. She did such a beautiful job with this Grogu artwork. I absolutely love it. I think it's incredible. Um, You know, since Grogu is not real, I almost thought about going and finding out who the puppeteers are for Grogu and having the puppeteers sign the artwork. Yeah, Renz, I absolutely love it. I still can't believe I even own it because shown, when you see it shown, sort of online, you can't tell what it looks like. But boy, this thing is beautiful. It is so beautiful. I just love that I got it. It's absolutely stunning. Um, and I told the artist, I said, this is so lovely. Every picture, every rendition of Grogu is smiling and happy. And I really like to see Grogu kind of enjoying himself, having a laugh, really just kind of enjoying everything at in Star Wars, in the Star Wars world. And that does kind of mean a lot to me to see Grogu happy. As you guys know, I brought Grogu with me. I brought my travel Grogu with me yesterday. This is what he looks like. It's not the very, very expensive ones that I own. This one I got from an online retailer, my Grogu this is my travel Grogu. He's very, very light. He's his little feetsies. And as you guys know, and as I was saying yesterday, whenever I travel with him, I keep forgetting that he has like feet that look like this. So it like shocks me every time. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with his feet? I'm like, oh no, wait, his feet look like that. He's fine. So it's so funny to see that. But seeing this and then going from my little travel Grogu to something so beautiful. You notice the gold on it? It's unbelievable. And it's like a frame around him, just really so beautifully done and signed by the artist, of course. Um, so I was really happy to see that. Um, so I imagined what it looked like, but I could never have really seen what it looked like in set until I saw it in person. It's going to look beautiful, framed. I can't wait to get it home. I also bought one of these tubes. I was supposed to protect it, but I didn't protect it. It's a tube for my prints and everything. It's actually enormous. It's too big. I should have gotten the smaller one. But I had to get a tube because I didn't have one, and also because I have more than one print. So I might buy a smaller tube going forward. But that's not the only artwork that I picked up. I also picked up another piece, which is in this plastic, and I'm gonna have to rip it open just to show you guys what I got here. Ugh. Let me just unpeel it. Okay. And it's a piece from The Mandalorian. Of course, this is Katie Sackhoff as Bo-Katan Kryze. And you can see her with two other Mandalorians who I'm assuming that might be Din Djarin, I think. And I don't know who the other person might be. Maybe that other person is Casca Reeves. I'm not sure. But look at Katie's face here. It is such a beautiful depiction of Katie Sackhoff, who I'm gonna actually be taking a photograph with her. Uh, I think Sunday. But I absolutely love this picture of Katie. I think it's so beautiful. It makes her look wonderful. So I can't wait to go ahead and see that, see her, and when I take the photo with her and possibly get her autograph for this one as well. Now, yeah, yes, I believe I am getting her to sign it. I have to look at the schedule because, believe it or not, today I'm supposed to be meeting with Andy Serkis and getting him to sign something for me. So I'm going to show you the other print, Tom Jr. Jackson, coming up right now. I'm going as fast as I can here because I'm so behind. Yes, I am going to Celebration today. Celebration, technically speaking, is already open. So I need to get there soon. But I also want to talk about how my day one went. Hey, Keely Chow, how are you? Hope you are well, Keely Chow. Yes, I'm in London for Star Wars Celebration, and I'm just talking about how my day has gone. I'll put this in the wrapper later. But the third print that I picked up yesterday that I was extremely excited about and still am extremely excited about is this one. And it's my Andor print. And you can see it here. It's actually pretty big. Like pretty much all the characters from Andor. I have to move it this way. You can see it. And you can see how incredible that looks. Um, it's really unbelievable. And today I'm going to be seeing Andy Serkis, and you can see him right there with his hands. He's on program, right, guys? Hey, Triple G Comics, how are you this morning? Yeah. Oh, guys, I do also want to mention. So, I know there's been a lot of announcements. The first thing I want to say is there's been a lot of announcements at Star Wars Celebration this year, and a lot of them have caused, I don't even know how to say it. Yes, yes, Tom, one way out, Tom. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Um, a lot of it has caused a lot of, I don't know, people are very upset. And I understand that people get upset, but I hate seeing my fellow, pop culture fans upset. And so I feel your pain. And I just wanted to say that, I'm sorry that people are getting so upset about some of the announcements. But I also want to say that it was wonderful to go to Celebration because for me, the most important thing is meeting somebody like Triple G Comics, who I got to hang out with last night. We were all talking about how we don't always see each other all the time. And I know Triple G Comics, you mentioned that Star Wars Celebration gave you a chance to meet up with your friends again. Certainly, it does, and that for me is the most important thing of Celebration, being able to meet up with everybody from the fandom, guys. So yes, I'm bringing this in today. I'm going to be bringing this in today, Tom. I'm going to be bringing this in today, and Andy Serkis is going to be signing it. Hopefully, if I can figure out what time I'm supposed to meet him. Um, and he's going to be signing it. He's on program here. And, before I left New York, I had ordered a suit. When I say I had ordered a suit, I had ordered a cosplay suit because yesterday I was in cosplay and I had ordered a suit. Hey, Tim Sock, how are you, Tim? So good to see you this morning, Tim. I hope you are well. Gosh, it must be really late where you guys are right now. Um, gosh, I hope you all are well. I had ordered a suit on Amazon, and what it really is the on program suit, the Narcana 5 prison outfit. It's like, well, why did I order this? Because I knew that people would be showing up to it in this outfit. And of course, it's this outfit here, guys. You see it here? That is the Narcana 5 prison outfit. And I had ordered it. And I had thought to myself, I'm gonna wear this thing to Star Wars Celebration, but I didn't get it in time. I didn't get it in time, so I couldn't wear it to Celebration. But I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Tim's talk. Um, Yes, I am gonna start cosplaying more. I cosplayed yesterday. I was dressed as a Jedi, although I don't know whether I have a photo of myself dressed as a Jedi, but yes, I was dressed as a Jedi with Grogu yesterday at Celebration. Episode 6, yeah. Certainly different. We're it's turning into a very different kind of series. We're getting different focus on a lot of the stuff. And gee, the announcements that we have been getting are very different than I think a lot of us thought we might be getting for Star Wars, to be honest with you. Yeah. So I will be cosplaying more, Tim. And I hope I'm going to see you at San Diego Comic Con, Tim, or something like that. And obviously on the channel here, Tim, one of these days, we definitely have to get you on. Blue Tattoo. Hey, everybody. How are you, Blue Tattoo? So good to see you. Tom, I didn't know it was 5:30, so I apologize. I didn't realize it was that late. Right now, of course, it's 10:30 here in London. Um, so as I said, I had ordered it, and ironically, after I picked up these pictures, my three, uh, pictures, and I had no idea that these things were so incredible. I had no idea that they looked like this. This was really, yeah, this is a good question. Um, yeah, I would honestly have to say any Princess Amidala, but I don't look like Princess Amidala, and I'm not even, I have to really kind of figure out how I'm going to do any kind of, well, Queen Amidala rather, any kind of Padme cosplay. That would be kind of like my favorite cosplay character. But I own a few of her dresses that she has from the prequels. Uh, but I've never really worn them outside because I'm just not. I don't look anything like her. But I might do them in the future. I saw quite a few young ladies dressed as Queen Amidala. Yes, yes, Tim, you were right. I should do it. Oh yeah, Ray B. I would love to do that one. I really would love to do that one. Stavros says, "Hey all." Well, hey all to you, Stavros. I would love to do the white makeup. Ray B. I think you hit uh, the nail on the head. Oh, and the Indy 500 is on. Amazing. Yes, those trailers were phenomenal. Yes, I saw the trailers. I was not in the panel where they were showing the trailers, but someone who was in the panel sent me the trailers live feed, which you're not supposed to do. But I saw them, and that Ahsoka trailer was unbelievable. They also showed it on the Star Wars live floor, which is another panel that you can walk up to, regardless as to whether you have entrance to any panels. You can see almost all the stars. They do that there. It was unbelievable how cool that trailer was. Of course, we know Thrawn was cast as Cameron Pasha told us, but I don't know who was cast as that character. But I sure hope. I kind of wanted it to be Mike Fassbender, but I have a feeling it's not going to be. Um, Ironically, I got the opportunity to attend another panel that I wanted to go to, which was called, what was it called? The panel was called, I have to remember the name of the panel. Yeah, that Ahsoka show is going to be phenomenal. And a bunch of people are going to be seeing a few minutes of it or part of it, which I imagine is going to be amazing, guys. Um, so that's coming up. Yes. Oh, you want it to be Benedict Cumberbatch? Yeah, it just might be him. No, I didn't see Carl Weathers. I was at another panel there, but oh, hi OCM Rick. Good to see you. A lot of you guys went Benedict Cumberbatch to play that. I wanted to go to this panel, which I did end up going to seeing broadcast, but not live, is a panel about Andor. So I'm a huge Andor fan. And I just was so excited. Yes, yes, it is, right? That's who I thought it was, The Last Outlaw. I was so excited to see what they were doing with Andor, anything Andor related. I didn't have Lucasfilm panel. I didn't have anything like that, but I did have the chance to kind of watch the panel about how they made Andor. So the panel was called um, uh, it was called The Making of Andor Season 1 and had Tony Gilroy, it had Kathleen Kennedy, and it had yes, that's right. That's right, Tom. Yeah, it was a great panel. And it had of course Diego Luna, who's a producer of the show. And that was one of my favorite particular panels from yesterday to see that because I just love Andor. So it was amazing to see it. We also got to see him talk, Tony Gilroy and Diego Luna. And if you guys watched the live, you could see them both talk about the show again. Diego saying hello to everybody, especially our South American and Spanish speaking Star Wars fans out there, which was fantastic to see him do something like that, guys. Yes, yes, Gato Rodriguez. I'm sure you saw Diego wish everybody thank you so much, muchísimas gracias, as he would say to everybody for supporting and/or certainly what I would call a fantastic program and one of my favorites right now. Andor is my favorite show. So after all of that had happened, there is actually a lot to talk about, and I'm not going to get a chance to say everything. But Tom, as you guessed it, I was eyeballing everybody who was wearing the on-program outfits, and I knew that they were going to do a run, but I had no idea that I would be right next to them when they were doing it. Now, I happened to be right next to the elevator when they were doing it, so I managed to film a lot of it. It was quite a long run, and they were like yelling. I think I could probably play it. It was so much fun to see these guys. It was so much fun to see this. The entire hall was screaming this. It was so cool. It was hundreds of people. It was a lot. And I watched the whole thing. I watched the whole thing as I was standing right next to them more or less, but um no, I didn't go on the stage. No. No, I didn't go on stage. But if I had that, if Tom, if I had gotten my costume in enough time for celebration, yes, it is treating me well, Stavros. Thank you. If I got my costume in enough time for celebration, I would have joined this party and just ran along with them. And Cece, who's another YouTuber who I stream with yeah, it is unbelievable. Cece, who's another YouTuber who I stream with, um, on the 1/6 Scale Man Network with Lael. Lael was also there as well, along with Latoya T. Was there, and I was like, "Gosh, I wish I had my uniform." And ironically, remember they even had the old man with they even had the old man with the part from the Death Star, if you will. You see that Death Star part? It was unbelievable. I couldn't believe that they had that guy there, as well, running through the entire convention. It was a lot of people. It was so many. They did take a big picture as well. But yeah, it was unbelievable. I can't show it any other way except on my phone. You can see the reflection, so I apologize. But it was amazing. And that's exactly another reason why you go to these conventions sometimes for fun things like this. Yes, I would have liked to have been one of those people. I would have liked to have been on program, but unfortunately I couldn't do that. But I still had a fantastic time watching this, and I was screaming one way out too. It was really a great experience seeing everybody dressed on, in their costumes on program and kind of doing the Narkina 5 run. It was unbelievably fun to see that in person. So that was one of the highlights because that's why we go to these sorts of things to see things because there's nobody else out there who wants to see this except for those of us who are in the fandom. So, I have never seen such a big cavalcade of Narkina 5 prisoners, but I really, really, really loved it. Now, um, at the live stage, I did see Genevieve O'Reilly. And once again, I said, as before, Diego Luna, as well as Gilroy. But Katie Sackhoff and Rick Fatuma also came on, which was amazing. Yes, yeah, yeah, absolutely. Mala, being in those conventions, even if you don't like the subject, sometimes it's fun to be with the crowds and see your friends and see everybody. And so while I was on the floor of the convention, while I was there, I did see some other celebrity from Andor, and I was not expecting to see him, but it's the actor who plays he plays Cyril. He plays Cyril. So I grabbed a picture of him really, really quick. I can't remember his name now, but he plays Cyril from Andor, and I got to see him. And the bodyguards were there, and they were like, "Hi," and I'm like, "Hey, I'm," and I didn't walk up to Cyril. I didn't walk up to him. Yes, yes, absolutely, yes, Deidre Miro. Yeah, she's wonderful too. Um, and it's just like fun things like that. I was not expecting to see um, him, but I just happened to see him on the floor just perchance. So it was wonderful to get that. Um, oh, thank you so much, SBM. Um, yeah, you know what? Don't be depressed about day one, SBM. And I understand. I'm not going to say that your feelings are not important. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying sometimes we do get this news and it can be distressing. And until it has actually happened, take a deep breath and just think to yourself, well, it's not reality yet, at least for now, if it is something that does depress you, because sometimes this news can be depressing to people. Sometimes it can be. And there's nothing, that anyone can say or tell you that's going to make it not depressing. But until it happens, just take a deep breath in and out and think about all the things that you love about the franchise. Think about all the things that you enjoy and enjoy those things and exhale and let those other things go. And just don't, I don't want people to get too upset and have it ruin their day. Don't be depressed. I'm encouraging you not to be. Obviously, you might still be, but if you want to be cheered up, come here and watch this stream and just be cheered up like SBM has. Um, Stay positive. Things will get better. Um, and SBM, thank you for checking in and sharing your feelings. A lot of people are feeling this way after yesterday's announcements. Okay. Um, yes, there's always hope. There is always hope. Remember, the same people don't always stay in charge forever. There will be a changing of the guard someday, guys. Now, the other thing that I was going to say is the other thing to think about is just like with any franchise, there will be things that you might not like in the franchise, the bigger a franchise can get. Now, there are some that are, virtually perfect, like there are some that where the writings and everything is stellar, but there may be times when this will happen, and it's unfortunate that a lot of energy has gone into that. But just stay positive. Things are going to get better. Um, yes, those films might get made, but if you have to stay away from them, then stay away from them. I don't watch shows that I don't enjoy. So I do just want you guys to stay positive with all the things. Yeah, well, I'm not shocked about it. I'm it makes sense that they would continue the saga because they had every indication that they were going to continue it. They never said otherwise. So it's there, and it's just another segment, if you will, in it. So yeah, this is it is what they want to do with that character. I think if they were going to keep Ray, I think there were certain things that I would have liked to have done differently with her. But it is how it went, and let's see if it even gets made. Let's see what happens. Blue Tattoo says, I do like that they're making movies, shows from different timelines. Yes, yes. And Andor has been the one. Stavros says Andor has turned out to be a real masterpiece inside and out. It really has, hasn't it? Um, I just love it. Yeah. Yeah, well, who would have guessed that we would have had Ahmad Best back right now saving Grogu? There is that, something that I was not expecting. Yeah, I agree, Tom. There are things that you may not like. It's okay not, yeah, it really is okay. It's okay to have these feelings. I don't want you guys to get depressed over them, though. Sometimes we do have disappointments like this. Stay positive. Come back to positive fandom. I'm hoping to cheer you guys up, but that's not all. So after celebration, I met up to dinner with the usual suspects, which is Leo Rockwell, um, along with Latoya T, Sean, Spice Diver, a bunch of YouTubers, where we all met and had a wonderful evening together that we did not want to end. This is another thing, and I know that one of the other YouTubers who I met, um, really just such gentlemen. They're so wonderful. Here's a photo of us here. I'm sorry, it's a terrible photo, but here are some of us here. Have such a wonderful time last night. Enjoying yes, okay, we were drinking, but we had such a wonderful time enjoying each other, talking about Star Wars and different things. And part of the enjoyment is being able to talk about your experiences and watching shows together and having all that really good stuff. Here's kind of like a video of us all hanging out. You can see the usual suspects here, everybody here, including me. A lot of it is just enjoying the moments that we get to share together. Yeah. Yeah, let's see, it might turn out very different than we expect, but yes, I understand how people are feeling. Um, oh, thank you so much, Stavros. I'm so happy that you enjoyed the photo. And okay, so that's been 30 minutes, and I can't continue the stream longer than 30 minutes. Just want to thank all of you for turning out on the Burnettwork and on Positive Fandom. talking about day one of Star Wars Celebration recap. It was an incredible day. I had a fantastic time. Got in pretty late. I should have already been there already. Yeah, Andor does have its own vibe, doesn't it? Yeah, probably virtual Vince. Before I leave London, guys, I'm going to try and find all the Andor location spots here and take some photos there. I just wish I had my on program outfit there. Maybe I'll buy a sweater from the store. Take care, Stavros. Take care, everybody. I'm going to do day two tomorrow. Really happy. I've been having a great time here. So stay positive, everybody. Certainly do enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the Star Wars that you know. Go back to that. Enjoy yourself. Don't keep watching things that will upset you and depress you. Please. We are here for you. However, if you need to let it out, if you need to go ahead and say what you got to say, come on here and go ahead, just like SBM did. Go ahead and let us know how you're feeling. Certainly, that also helps the situation. So, thanks so much, everybody, for joining us. Tom Jr. Jackson, we are all good people. Thank you so much, Tom, for your support and everything. And Blue Tattoo says, have an awesome time. Thanks for sharing your experience at the con. Yes, guys. Thank you all for being such great members in the PGS and Positive Fandom, the fandom in general out there, guys. Thank you, OCM Rick. I am going to enjoy my day too. I'm going to be taking Russ Whitfield with me to the second day of Star Wars Celebration. Supposed to be meeting Andy Serkis today and taking a photo if I can figure out what time I'm supposed to be there. So, guys, thank you so much for everything. Yeah, Daz, we hear you. We hear you. And we want to hear your opinions. I have to be honest with you. Yeah, I know it's been disappointing. Daz 636. Let us know how you're feeling, Daz, and come back. Okay. I will give my best to Russ. Guys, you take care, guys. And remember, no matter where you are in the galaxy, no matter what you're doing, always remember to please be kind, everybody. All right. Thank you so much, Mala. Yes, I will. Mala, where can I find you? Where can I find you, Mala? Did you leave your information in the comments? Leave your information in the comments or send it to Tom Jr. Jackson if you can reach out to him or contact me tomorrow because it would be great to find you there, guys. All right, everybody, take care. And remember to always, no matter where you are in the galaxy, always remember to be kind. Bye.